They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing, because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly, but you never know what's going to happen. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. So BYU's offense will get the first possession of the game. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
The Cougars can really attack on this second and short. They'll run play action. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Under fire. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. His first one of the day gave that leg a workout 5 times in last week's victory. The Ducks offense has the ball for the first time. Hopefully we'll see a performance today like the one that this guy had last week when basically he just ran wild through the defense.
He made that defense look silly. Out in the open field, he was making people miss, breaking tackles, scoring touchdown after touchdown. And this offense has vowed to find new ways to get him the football. So we're going to see something else that we haven't seen before because of this guy's unique talent in this one.
Yeah, and the defense, all eyes on him. That will be the main focus. More guys in the box. I wonder if it opens up the play-action game and the perimeter throws and maybe some big plays through the air because they know he is the man, he is the guy, he is priority number one.
Trying to make magic with his feet. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And I tell you what, I love this call early in the game. You know why? You get your quarterback hit early. He gets hit. Wait a minute. Nerves settle. Everything's good. You show the defense that he's a threat to run the football. I love that call early in the football game.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Roper. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. The Ducks are rolling down the field. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quick strike complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And it makes it so hard on the defense trying to stop these guys because they're not just throwing it to wide receivers in the passing game. They've got a huge weapon here at tight end, and he just shows you how difficult he is to bring down after the catch.
Nice grab in traffic. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks! They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. You don't see this very often, an early onside kick when you have the lead. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
Well, I give them a lot of credit for having guts. You normally don't see onside kicks until the very end of the game. Here we are in the first quarter, and they tried one, but it didn't work. So their defense now has to come out here and bail them out.
Caught in the backfield. It's Spears. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
To the air, it's Daly. Quickly out to the tight end. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
Really nice job there by the quarterback understanding it's blitz, and not just that it's blitz, but knowing whether it's man coverage or zone coverage behind the blitz. You still got to know where your answer is going to be based on what the defense is doing in the back end, and he add the answer to the test right there.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's
got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 7-yard line. The big run's going to make it first and goal.
Wow. 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 first downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
And this is the area of the field where it gets really, really tough. Because the red zone, you know you got to run the football more. Well, this defense is #1 in the nation against the run. So,
touchdown, BYU! Fitted in the window for the score. Extra point here will tie the game.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to go up top on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Ducks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Bowie. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Power football with the run. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
The Ducks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Just feeds the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
He'll throw it. That's caught. It's Marsh. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
And this is what's so great about play action. The run fake sucks those linebackers up, and it just creates so much more space for these receivers to operate. Beautiful execution by the offense.
He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Makes the grab. There he goes.
a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They got it. Able to recover the onside kick, and they get the offense right back out there. First snap of this drive will come from the 46. He wants to change this route. They'll start this drive going to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Flips it out in the flat. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
It's 4th and 8 and never a hesitation. They'll go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. Leaves it with the running back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Daly. It's complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Connors. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there. The Cougars in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. How can a stadium this size make so much noise? You can't hear yourself think on 3rd down here or not. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game, but finally now you see they're generating this pass rush. 3 sacks on the game so far.
He'll field the punt and see what he can get. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. Looking for room at the 30. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Now on first down from the 28. Making side adjustments here. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. So now on second and long, you start to think just don't fall out of field goal range. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Complete downfield. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Pocket breaking down. He's got his man, and he's ridden to the ground, but there's also a flag down. Let's check the call.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Even after that penalty, the defense can still get after them on a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. No room to return, but no problem after making a play like that, and they'll have it at the 25. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Now on the move. Trying to take it back. He finds enough daylight and gets it out across the 45, out of bounds at the 47, and a big run there. The stress that a guy who can run that fast puts on a defense, even if it's a pass play, he has them on edge all the time.
Oh, the D coordinator. This guy gives them nightmares every night leading up to this game, because if you don't have people accounting for him and your eyes go to the wrong place or someone's out of position, that dude is gone.
Dropping back, it's Daly. Floating away. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down.
And I feel like this defense is
Breaks into the open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. And the Cougars have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it. It's Spears. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Fires to the right. And it's picked off right at the goal line. Looking for more room. The 40. At the 20. And he's going to take it all. Touchdown.
is the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas, try to make this a two-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
They're on it, and they get it back for another drive.
They're like the kid at the playground that just does not want to share their ball with anybody else and play in the sandbox. They've got a crazy lead, and still, head coach decides to go out, onside kick, they get it, and they maintain with possession. It's crazy.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. First play of the drive, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Roper. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep taking deep shots down the field.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking to pass. It's Daly. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. He breaks a tackle. And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. They're throwing for it on fourth down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that, sign me up for another 2 quarters there in Eugene. And it's been an absolute clinic in fundamental defensive football so far. A total standoff with both teams refusing to give an inch. And I know this new era of football is about chucking it all over the yard and just outscoring the other team. But this game is a throwback, and to be honest, it's refreshing.
The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They have the lead to start the third quarter, but I'd imagine ball security was a topic at halftime.
Yeah, and I think you take the lead and you try to stay optimistic with your team, but you also say, guys, if we had taken care of the football, this lead would be even bigger, and we might have already knocked them out already, Palmer.
It's just about eliminating the mistakes at this point. You're right.
Looking for a deep man. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to go up top on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Going to look downfield again. Hits the open man. Turning it on. The spin. Still on his feet. Touchdown, Oregon. And they take it in for 6 more points. How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
And this offense is clear. We're not done. We got the lead, but we're going to come out in the second half, and we're going to be explosive, create some big plays, and they do. On the first drive, setting the tone, saying we are going absolutely nowhere.
The hands team on the receiving unit has got to do a better job. You've got to make sure you end up with the football.
So the first play of the drive, starting here from the 45. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Bowie. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
From inside the 40 and the 37, it's first down. Now on the option. The pitch. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
If you want to test the physicality of a defense, get the toss play going. Get the outside run game working, because those DBs are going to have to find ways to fight off blocks, and you're going to find out just how badly these little guys want to put their face in the fan.
They'll go to the ground. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
With the run on first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Ducks! Follow the block. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complimentary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
The Cougars can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It was starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the third quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
They're working that left side. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the... Now, looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him one. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Finds his tight end. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. This offense is completely confident in their ability to get 1 yard. They'll go for it on 4th down. They stop him. The marker, and they'll turn it over. A strong, methodical, workmanlike effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when the
This is a matchup we've been waiting for. Conference rivals who don't like each other very much, and heightened intensity here because both teams come in ranked in the top 10. The Bruins will kick this deep to get us going. They'll return it from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Oregon's offense comes on the field first today. Got a quarterback here coming off a sensational performance, Kirk. He sounded very confident when we met with him this week, but let's see if he can build on that this time.
Yeah, I think the last game that he played, he just threw the football on time. He didn't try to do too much, found the open receivers, took what the defense gave him, and as you mentioned, we had a chance to talk to him. I think that's what he's looking to try to do, not try to live up to the hype, just put together another solid performance.
Here's a good throw off the play fake. And the Ducks pick up enough yardage for a first down. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. And looking to throw now on first down. He escapes the pocket. Swarmed with a pass rush. A sack. And the Ducks looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and the rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time,
trapped again in the pocket. So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. He's hit right as he throws it, incomplete. This one's a compelling matchup. Early season, 2 top 10 teams. Kirk, we know that at this point, the rankings can be a little bit suspect, but a chance for both teams to step up and show they belong.
I just love these kind of matchups when you get a top 10 matchup early in the year. Really find out if these rankings are worthy of where these teams are considered at this point in the year. Find out if these teams have what it takes to be one of the top teams in college football when this game is over.
Down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Great job by the quarterback with an accurate throw against man coverage for a first down. Overall, by the entire group, good execution by this offense.
They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Catch made by the tight end. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. And they will trot out the field goal team here. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return begins inside the 10. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. And the first play of the drive now set up at the 27. Tight end makes the grab. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. They'll toss it to the back. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Offense right to the line, playing the tempo now.
Oh, the defense is ready for that one. They almost got that blown up before it got started.
And the pass is complete to the tight end. Brought down after the catch, but the gain moves the ball to the 30.
Well, these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
Minimal gain brought down short of the marker.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. The Ducks will line up here on first down and goal. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The offense threatening now, first and goal. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ducks.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the extra point was up and good. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
And the Bruins offense back out on the field. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. It'll be Smoger right at the line for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
And the back gets the football. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Inside deals now from the shotgun.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
Out left, complete. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. And the Ducks will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
It's a short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. And Morton's second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackled immediately, but it's a big, chunky play. Aimed to the 35-yard line. So, Kirk, as we break for the quarter, Oregon has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking for a man. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. After the incompletion, second down now from the 35. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Quick catch over the middle. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And the Ducks getting set on first and 10.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
And the defense will spend their second timeout here to make some adjustments. The Ducks trying to punch it in. It's first and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Makes a quick grab. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. Second down and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
All I can think of is maybe they saw something in the first quarter that made them think that an onside kick would work here. But they came up a bit short. Now we'll see if their defense can hold them and limit the damage.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. First down to the 45.
Boy, just really good vision and patience by this back. He kind of felt his way through and then accelerated through the hole for the first down. One of the things that you see over the years by UCLA is the ability to control the line of scrimmage and have good backs that can pick up big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. 6-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 4.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's 1st and goal right there.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The tight end has got it. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now. Offense facing 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle for 3rd down and goal, but they punch it in from the 1. They try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Bears.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
PAT is good, but they still trail by a point. And here's the return from inside the 5. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds an open target on the left side. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. They'll try the ground game here. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, good job up front by this offensive line, and a nice job by the back of finding that hole to pick up the first down. And honestly, Chris, this is what I think about when I think of Oregon. I know the uniforms and the flash and the dash and all the different things that people associate with this program. This is what I think about. Toughness. Ability to run the ball when they have to pick up first downs, and they did it right there.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. This time it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
That's enough for a first down. This offense set up in scoring position at the 40. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Delivers quickly to the left side, and it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Quick throw caught on the left side. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. The Ducks come to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Catch made on the right side. They finally make the tackle, but he gets all the way to the 14. And the Ducks begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The ball is caught. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. The offense knocking on the door with a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks.
Chris, you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game? What a day.
BAT makes it an 8-point game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team, all over that to make the recovery. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Physical defending, that one falls incomplete, brings up 2nd down. They misfire on 1st down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. And
it's caught. Touchdown, Bruins. That's the kind of execution that's built on the practice field. Very precise pitch and catch for a touchdown.
Yeah, when we were out of practice, one thing that really stood out to me about this receiver was his ability to separate with his route running ability. You could see that right there on game day and how that shows up for a touchdown.
They'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. Let's see how this offense plays this. They try to get some more points for the half or play it more conservative. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49. The Ducks hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, for defensive backs, man, they salivate for opportunities like this. Some may only get 1 or 2 a year, and he was not going to squander this chance.
Takes the handoff. It's Marshall. And he's stopped after 84 yards, so 2nd and 6. Here comes the up-tempo offense. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marshall. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Catch made on the sideline, but they get nothing out of it. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Running back grabs it on a screen. He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. The field goal is good. And they jump back in front. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena.
I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead? It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Getting set for second down. He hands it to the back. The ball is loose. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. On the run, he's looking deep. Pass rock, can he get in? Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Bruins line up with a first and goal. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
Play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, UCLA. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Breaks into the clear. It's a very nice return before stepping out of bounds. Puts the offense in nice position to start the drive. And the Oregon offense comes back out on the field. Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Pitch to the back. They've got him behind the line. The option doesn't work at all. The Ducks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Well, when they called that one in, I doubt they thought it was going to go backwards like it did. Normally, you can get a few out of these option plays, but they got nothing here.
Grab made by the tight end. And that gain moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made in space. Look out. They finally make the stop, but a chunk play there moves the ball inside the 10.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking for 6. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Oregon. Tight end was wide open. How do they lose track of the big fella down there, Kirk?
I don't know. I wish I knew. The defense, to me, looks like they just were so locked in on defending the goal line, they forgot about the tight end. That'll probably be the easiest touchdown throw and catch we see of the game today.
Oh, the kicking team recovers. That gamble pays off.
Well, now that we're in this second half, Chris, you're limited on how many possessions you can get to get back into this game. I think they needed to get something to get them going. Now you steal back some momentum. Let's see what they can do with this.
Lets it go quickly. What a catch! He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Hey, a first down here by this Oregon offense. Nice to see the quarterback and receiver in sync and very efficient. Something that Oregon really prides itself on. As much as you want to think about that quarterback with the ability to run, remember, they can hurt you with their arm as well.
Finding enough space for a solid gain before they stop. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back's got it again. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Well, the defense knows, Kirk, might take more than one tackler to bring this tight end down.
Well, anytime as a defense, you always want to rally to the football. But against this guy, you especially want to do that because you saw he breaks through that first arm tackle. I thought he might be able to pick up even more yards, but good job of getting extra hats to the ball.
And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He finds the running back in the flat. Touchdown, Ducks. And they jump on top here in the second half. Lining up to try the extra point. Extra point makes it a 5-point game. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Well, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. That's caught. It's Marshall. It's out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, here we are in the second half, and this run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
And he makes it. Wow, from 55 yards out. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
And the powerful Ducks offense retakes the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown, and they keep clicking here over the defense to come up with a stop. Ball handed off. Breaks free. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. And third and short to try to pick it up on the ground. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. I just continue to be in awe of this offense. Even with the lead, these guys are going to play for 60 minutes. They do not let up. Here they are. Typically, you want to run the football here to work the clock, but these guys stick to the game plan and keep throwing the football, trying to get more yards.
But the play loses yardage. Very tough second down coming up now.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum that comes off for a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings up third down. Looking to throw yet again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Well, I got to question the play call right here. Give the defense credit. They get the interception. They put themselves in a spot to maybe tie this game. But what was the offensive coordinator thinking with the lead, taking a chance, and it backfires?
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, this defense just flies to the football. So gap sound up front with a defensive line and linebackers coming downhill. Safeties involved. One of the best run defenses in college football.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Just standing there, gets hit again.
Great call here going with that nickel defense, giving you more speed on the field on that third down and long. Nowhere to go. Gave the defensive line plenty of time to come up with that sack. And now it's 4th down and long.
And that sets up a return. Coverage team brings down the returner. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, it's second down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They tackle him, but the gain moves the ball to the 36.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Working clock with the ground game. Gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. The Ducks come to the line in the hurry up.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
He's got the first and still going.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
There's the handoff. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Second down after that run on the previous play. offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. It's an out route, the catch made. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a 4th down.
Interesting call here, Chris, to throw the ball on 3rd and short. Unable to come up with a 1st down. Now here at 4th down, you got a big decision to make. Do you kick the field goal just to add to the lead, or maybe go for this here with a chance to drop the hammer?
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. This will go incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that 1st down marker is and run that route a yard or 2 beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the 1st down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the Salk were able to bring him down quickly. So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this 1st down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. The pass rush gets home.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Complete with the running back, but can he get there? No, he didn't make it. He did not get there. What a huge play by this defense late in this tight game. And the Oregon offense is back out on the field. That was a crucial stop of the defense. The lead is still 2. Let's see if this offense can chew some clock. They'll build the... Can't get it away. The defense has got away. Huge stop at the stage of the game. And the Ducks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. He makes the grab. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the 1st down marker. That's a design quarterback keeper. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Great defensive play on 4th down. Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? They desperately need it. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made on the out route. Then he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now, all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
And that powerful Oregon offense retakes the field. Defense just did a great job preserving the 2-point lead. Now, let's see what the offense can do to chew some clock. Tackle at the 8 after the completion. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They're going to run the option. The back's got to run the pitch. Touchdown, Oregon. This offense really clicking. Kirk, you don't have to be that creative, do you? The running back simply cannot be stopped. It's another touchdown for him.
Chris, he's scoring all these touchdowns, but it's really as much about the offensive line as it is anything. How about the holes that he's running through right now to give him a chance to get out into space to show you what he can do as a back? But he'll be the first one to tell you, I'm sure, after the game, the job this offensive line did. Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
And the UCLA offense takes the field. Time running out. Serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Now a timeout is taken with just 5 seconds remaining. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a fourth down completion. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game, and the ball will turn over on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for it here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. Well, when you're a team that comes in, Kirk, with great expectations, big goals at the end, you're going to get tested.